Hello everyone, I am Pramit and my fellow colleagues are Shamrat Deb and Shubhroji Sen. We will be discussing about why an organization requires human resource management. Before discussing the core points, we will see how it all started, how the concept emerged and who started it. Then we will be discussing about the objectives of human resource management. And the rest 6 points will be discussed by my fellow colleagues, Shubhrodhi Sen and Shamrat Dev. Let us see how it all emerged. Who started human resource management's concept? Robert Owen and Charles Babbage. They are the two men who started this concept of human resource management during Industrial Revolution. We have four cores of human resource management which totally defines the human resource management concept. The first core is maintaining this work environment. Work environment is really important for the employees to work efficiently and their productivity goes up. The second point is maintaining the payroll and salaries of the employees. Third point is creating an opportunity for an individual, equal opportunity for an individual. It is really important, at least in my eyes. And then to motivate the employees so that they can give their 100% to bring out their productivity, human resource management is really important. That was the definition. Let us dive into the objectives and let us see what are the core objectives of human resource management. Human resource management team is really essential for an organization to maintain the work culture, the working environment, the payroll, and several things. We will be discussing each and every point in a detailed overview. Before that, we will be discussing why an human resource management team is required for an organization. Human resource management team is an essential department for each and every organization, because if an organization wants to hire for a specific job specification or description, the human resource management team will help the organization to select or elect proper candidate who is eligible for that criteria. For example, if an candidate is applying for programming languages or IT department, human resource management team will make sure that the candidate is having the knowledge which is required by the company. Human resource management team not only hires employee, it also maintains the organizational structure, the hierarchy of an organization. Human resource management team not only hires employee or provides them their payroll. Human resource management team also works on training. Training is provided to each and every employee to upskill their knowledge. It helps the organization also, as an organization does not require to hire each and every candidate for each and every specific job description. The existing employee can be trained, groomed, and upskilled so that they can work on several other tasks. It is cost effective. So human resource management team is really important for an organization. It also maintains a healthy work environment so that each and every employee is happy to work with the organization. If anything which is inappropriate is happening in an organization, human resource management works on it as soon as possible and try to curtail the problem as soon as possible, because it really affects the productivity of an employee. All these major points are considered because human resource management team is required for all these major points. The rest of the points will be discussed by Shubhrodhi Sen, who will be discussing more in depth about human resource management, Why an organization require human resource management?
Thank you, Promit, for handing over. Today, I will discuss the key concept of recruitment, selection, and the best practices. First, recruitment. Recruitment is a procedure of finding probable candidates and inclining them to appeal for the verified or expected position in a company. On the other hand, selection is a procedure of appointing workers among the waiting candidates and providing them a position in a company. The best practice considering for effective recruitment is changing employer brand rapidly using TV ads. Most of the message channel where corporation can share information covering the employer brand are unfortunately primarily seen only by active prospectors. To improve your brand image among the 80% of the population, your company must place your message where non-active job seekers will see. And the most innovative way to do that quickly is through employer brand building TV ads. The best example for this approach is the ad run by General Electric. Their own ads help to shift the image of GE so that it would also be viewed as a technology company, because firms need to change their stat image and to get prospectors to view their firm as a fast-moving company driven by technology. Your company should consider utilizing TV ads because they resulted in an 8-time increase in application at GE. Another best practice of effective recruitment will be social media recruitment, where your recruitment ad will be covered both active and non-active job seekers. The key reason would be ownership of smartphone among the majority of the population and the familiarity with the latest technological trends. For example, Married career page has 1.2 million likes from times. For Married career page has 1.2 million likes, 4 times more than Facebook career page. With its social media profile, Dell effectively highlights its community culture. This practice of recruitment would be an excellent choice for your company considering its low cost and effectiveness. Now, best practice for selection. Number 1 is assessing cognitive ability. It is the best procedure of job performance overall industry. It is a pre-job test to evaluate candidates' wide range of mental process. Second one is evaluating learning agility, a skill of learning from past experience applying in the current scenario. According to its level of skill, candidate can be selected. Third is situation judgment test, where situation is presented to the candidate where they will be judged and selected upon the performance. And others like job knowledge test and employee integrity are the best practices. Now, rest of the point will be discussed by Shomrat on equality, diversity and ethical consideration in recruitment and selection.
Speaking of equality and diversity in recruitment and selection, it is of utmost importance for an organization to maintain equality and diversity among the employees. Chartered Institute of Personnel Development states that it is important for an organization to have a HR which looks after the employees and values each individual equally. Equality and diversity within the organization brings together variety of perspectives, backgrounds, values, and beliefs. The Equal Opportunities Act 2010 states that managing diversity is one of the most important roles of any HR professional. The Equality Act also states anti-discrimination laws such as discrimination against age, disability, gender, race, and religion. The organization should also not be homophobic or gender biased. For an instance, many organizations tend to hire less of female employees because they may start a family or quit the job. This should be avoided and an alternative must be chalked out for a win-win situation. Also, the organization should not spread or lead to the growth of any kind of hatred within it. Through equality and diversity, biasness can be controlled. Equality of opportunity can seem quite a complex area, and recruiters and employees can often look at it from a defensive legal compliance position. Diversity takes a wider and more positive outlook. There is still a need to ensure discrimination and stereotyping play no part in the recruitment and selection process. But as important is valuing differences between people and understanding the positive benefits for the organization of employing a diverse range of talented people. Similarly, it is important for an organization to follow ethical policies during recruitment and selection. For an instance, it is unethical for an organization to falsely advertise about recruitment criterion and expected job roles or commit fake promises to prospective employees like certain verbal offers during the interview round. The organization must not promote positive discrimination to address the imbalances within the employees. To sum it up, we have discussed in this presentation about the history of the human resource, its purpose and objective, delivery models, internal structures, relations within organizations. We have also discussed about key concepts and best practices for effective recruitment and selection and the importance of equality, diversity, and ethical consideration during the process of recruitment and selection. We have tried to explain the importance of having a human resource function within an organization and the benefits of introducing the function within the organization. It is thus understandable through the points discussed in this presentation that human resource is definitely essential for an organization if it wants to survive in the long run. Thank you.